Welcome back to another video, guys. So we've got a little bit of a Born Pretty haul today. So this was sent over for Christmas from Born Pretty. Now I do believe this box is not available for purchase. This is just a gift. Everything included in the box is on the website. It's just full of all little products, gels and a few stickers and bits and bobs like that. So I'm going to go through this box, see what's in it. Look at this box, by the way. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got like a leather strap with buttons like that. And the top of it, this box reminds me of the kind of box you would get a hat. A very posh hat. So let's go through this and see what we got. So yeah, everything included in this box is available on the website. So I just started pulling out gels, and there was just more and more and more. So these gels are all from the Silky White series. I think there's over 100 colours in this Silky White collection. I have got a massive 22% off code for Born Pretty as well, guys. I'll leave links to everything in my description box, and discount code will be down there as well. Right, so let's get on with this quickly. We've got a little cuticle oil. It's got flowers inside it, look. And it is jasmine scented. Very cute. I've not seen one. I've seen oils with flowers in, but not in those little brush applicator bottles. Right, we've also got some little almond full cover tips, and there's a couple of brushes in this box as well. So this first one, and they've got lids. I do like a brush with a lid, and I like brushes with the branding on them as well. So this is just a little ombre brush, very nice. And I'm not going to take this one out of the pack because you can see exactly what it is. This is just a little detailer brush. I think they're new brushes from Born Pretty. I've not seen them ones before. Right, then we've got a couple of sheets of stickers. So this first one's more like traditional kind of stickers, isn't it? And then this second one is more up my street. These are so cute. Look at the little stockings. And look at this down at the bottom. It's got a little dog with antlers. That's so cute. And we've got loads of little gonks and stuff on there. I like them. They is well cute. Okay, and next we have got a Sun Mini. Look, 18 watt. I don't think I have come across a mini lamp like this that's 18 watt. They're always 6 watt or 8 watt. So it's a little USB Type-C powered lamp. It's got 5 little LEDs, and it's got your little on and off button that turns it on and off. They're just really handy dandy little lamps, aren't they, to have when you're doing Gel-X method, or you just want to quickly flash cure something. Yeah, very handy to have. Right, so I'm going to fly through these gels now quickly. This first one is their Cat Magnetic, Super Shine Cat Magnetic Gel. This is the kind of gel that can go over any colour. It looks nice under their jellies as well. And 002, I think this is a new formula white. It is so white. I don't remember it being that good. And then CG108 is a nice little glittery gold. And then CG028, little green. And then this is a Jelly Nude, number 49. This is their black Jelly Nude. And then we've got CG086, blood red. No, it's not a blood red. It's brighter than a blood red, isn't it? And then JN21 is their Jelly Nude white. And then I don't know why the number was on the bottom of this one. This is Jelly Nude 48, and this is a deep red, beautiful colour that. I like it. And then CG120. Wait and see this red swatched in a minute. It is beautiful. CG101 is an ultra fine holographic. So that is them all swatched. These first three is the black, the white and the red jelly. They're just one coat as well. They're quite opaque for jellies, but they are very nice. Then we've got your little white, red and green. That green is showing a bit darker than it is off camera. It was lighter than that. I was struggling to show you that green. And look at this red. Beautiful red. It's like a small hex, and it's got a fine in there as well. And then we've got the little holographic kind of topper. And then that is the Cat Magnetic. I stuck it over a pink jelly, but it does look nice underneath. I've seen a lot of people using that magnetic gel under jellies to do designs, and it looks beautiful. So that is them all swatched. I will leave a link to the full Silky White series in my description box. So if there's any colours you like the look of, you should be able to find them pretty easily and quickly. Right, so before we get on with these nails today, I'm just also quickly gonna show you these. This is a couple of gels I picked up and a couple more of their non-stick solid extension gel. I've really got into this solid extension gel recently. I wasn't a fan of it in the beginning, but I have come to like it. So this is a jelly white, but it's got a beautiful shimmer in there. And I also got this jelly pink with the same similar kind of shimmer. These are beautiful. I didn't even know they had these, and they've got these available in other colours. I had to have that pink and the white. They are beautiful, aren't they? Look at that pink. So we'll just have a quick look at these. I needed just a regular kind of pink. I only had one and it's quite a dark pink. So I grabbed that one as well. And then I got a nude. I don't have any nudes. I'm not very keen on this, if I'm being honest. Might look better once it's on a nail, but in the pot like that, yeah, I wasn't too keen. And lastly, I got this little white one. It's got a little kind of silver sparkle in there. Right, so shall we get on with some nails? So I'm using the Model 1 soft gel tips in long coffin. I love these for Lazy Girl method because they've got a really nice apex. There's plenty of room in these tips for your product. So if you're looking for a good tip for Lazy Girl method, these are perfect. And I've pulled out this glitter, slightly transparent because I needed the gel to cure through the glitter. So I've gone with one that is slightly transparent, like an icy blue colour. I love that. I will leave links to this collection. It's a collection of 12 in my description box, and I've got massive discount codes for Colours World glitters now as well, guys. I'll leave all that in my description box. So I've started with the pinky, and I've put a layer of base coat inside that tip, and I've not cured the base coat. I want to completely cover this nail with the glitter, so I'm just putting all these glitter pieces into that wet gel. This is why I needed it transparent, because I need the light to be able to penetrate through this glitter. So I've cured that in the lamp, and I'm going straight on to, this is going to be the middle nail. Same again, I'm giving a layer of base coat inside that tip, and this middle nail, I wanted to put a snowflake in the middle of the nail. So I'm going to put the snowflake in the middle of this tip, but I'm just going to curve it between my fingers because I needed it to lay flat. So I've just curved it in between my fingers like that, and then I'm just going to press it into that wet gel. And I only want a tiny little sprinkle of glitter. I wanted a little sprinkle above it and a little sprinkle under it. And what I did before I put that in the lamp, I took the tip off the stand because I didn't want any of these little glitter pieces going under that snowflake. I wanted that snowflake to not have any bits of glitter covering it. So I just double check there's no glitter covering it, and then stick that in the lamp. So this is the pointer finger. I've just done a little glitter fade coming down from the top of the nail. So I've put some of the bigger pieces at the top and just used some of the smaller pieces just to fade it off down the nail. And with the thumb, I've completely covered that just exactly the same way I did the pinky. So I've already done most of my nail prep off camera today, guys. So I'm just left with buffing the shine off my natural nails, and I'm going to give them a quick base coat. If you want to see how I prep my nails for Lazy Girl method, I've done loads of Lazy Girl method videos where I've fully prepped my nails, so definitely go and check that out. Make sure you prep your nails properly so they don't pop off. So just a nice thin even coat of base coat, and I'm going to stick them in the lamp for 30 seconds. I'm using Bow and Pretty base coat as well. So I've decided to use the new pink that I got today, and I'm going to use the new sparkly white as well. So starting with the pinky, I need this just to be a full nail of the pink. Starting with the cuticle, I'm going to get my cuticle area nice and thin, and I'm just using a cuticle pusher. You can use a silicone tool, you could use a brush if you wanted, you can use your finger, but make sure you wear gloves. So I'm getting it nice and thin at that cuticle area, and I'm just kind of patting it and pressing it, making sure I get that gel right up the sides of that tip and pulling it right down. I'm not too worried about getting it right to the tip because I'm going to file them down a little bit once I've got them all on. So once I'm happy with that, and the thickest part of this, by the way, needs to be kind of the top third where your apex is. I'm just going to press it. You do have to press it down quite firmly because it is a stiff gel. Push it in as close to your cuticle as you can get, but don't touch your cuticle. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to stick it in the lamp for 60 seconds. It is that easy, guys. It is that quick and that easy. So onto the ring finger now. I wanted this to kind of be like, what do you call it? A French fade or a baby boomer or an ombre. I wanted the tip to be white. I put far too much in, so you will see me scrape some of this out in a minute. It doesn't need to be thick, this tip part. It doesn't need to be thick at all. So again, I'm just going to pat it and press it, get it right up the sides of that tip. And I do use a brush to do the fade. So I've worked out with this stuff to get a good fade. If you press your brush into it quite hard, just press it in and pull, you get a nice fade. You'll see me now. Press my brush into it quite firmly and just pull like that. Press it and pull it, press it and pull it, and it does fade it off quite easily. So I'm going to stick that in the lamp now for a full 60 seconds cure. And now onto the pink. This is what we're going to use to attach it to my nail. So same as I did with the pinky, I'm going to press it into the top of that tip, get it nice and thin at that cuticle area. And guys, I do apologise if you can hear sniffling and snoring. I've got my mum's dog fast asleep and she's literally got her nose right next to my microphone. So I do apologise if you can hear a little shih tzu snoring and sniffling. So shall we get back on with these nails? Press it in at that cuticle area, get it nice and thin, and I'm just fading it off over the back of that white. Just pull it down till it's covered that white. So again, press it onto my nail, and then I'm going to push it really firmly into my cuticle area without touching my skin, and make sure it's pressed down the sides. Just give it a really good squeeze, guys, and make sure it's fully attached. And if you do get any that's leaked out, just get your cuticle pusher or anything that's pointed and just scrape it away. There's no stickiness, there's no clean up. Absolutely fantastic stuff for beginners. So that's going to go in the lamp now for a full 60 seconds cure, and I've done the rest of them off camera today, guys, because they're all the same. I've done one more ombre nail, two more ombre nails, and the thumb has been done exactly the same way as I did the pinky. So I'm just using a soft file. Use an old file, guys, or a buffer, and I just like to soften up the edge of those tips where you can see the edge of the tips. I like to just soften them a bit, just so it looks a little bit more seamless around the side walls and the cuticle area. And I wanted to take the length down quite a bit, not a lot, but more than enough that I wanted to do with a hand file. So I'm just using my e-file and a ceramic bit just to take the length down on all of these nails. And then lastly, before we put any kind of nail art on these nails, we need to buff off the shiny surface. So get rid of all that shine, use a buffer or a really soft file, just get rid of that shine. So now I've got rid of all that shiny surface and I've cleaned the nails up, I'm going to give them all a coat of Born Pretty Super Top Coat. Just in case you've never heard me say it before, this is the best, glossiest top coat you could ever use. I promise. If you've not tried it, try it. It doesn't buff, it doesn't scuff, it doesn't scratch. 2 weeks later, they will still be as glossy as they were the day you applied it. Best top coat ever, and I absolutely rave about it every time I use it. Ask anybody that uses it and they will tell you the same. It is fantastic. So they're going to go in the lamp now for 30 seconds. So I needed a fine white glitter, and I pulled this one out because it's got a slight kind of blue colour shift to it, and I just thought that was perfect. So I'm using the Born Pretty 002 white, and on the pinky I'm just going to do white stripes. I'm starting with a thickish stripe. I'm just going to do one nail at a time, so if I make a mistake I'm not going to have to wipe the whole thing off. So I'm going to do this thickish line, and I'm going to sprinkle the glitter into this wet gel, and then I'm going to cure it in the lamp. And now that's cured, I'm going to do another line right next to it, but this line's going to be thin, and I'm going to carry this on down the whole nail. I will do the rest of it off camera. It's just going to be a thick stripe, then a thin stripe, then a thick stripe, then a thin stripe, all the way across the full nail. I think I just showed you this one more thin nail, nope, thin stripe. Sprinkle that with the glitter and cure it in the lamp. So there we go, that is that pinky done. I love that. I love how that looks. That would look beautiful with a red glitter underneath it as well, wouldn't it? Right, so onto the middle nail now. I'm starting by just putting a little border around that cuticle area, and then just pull little squiggly lines coming out of that cuticle cuff that you did. Little squiggly lines like that, and then I'm just gonna round them off at the top, kind of join them up at the top like that. Just rounding them off, just like that. And same as the pinky nail, I'm going to sprinkle the white glitter into this, and it's just creating icicles, isn't it? Simple dimple icicles. So that is it now for all the gel painting kind of stuffs. I've just pulled out these little stickers, and I'm just going to put this one that says ho ho. It's got a little snowflake on it. Just going to put that on the pointer finger. And I did give this another layer of top coat just to seal that sticker in. So all what's left to do now is put some rhinestones and stuff on this ring finger. I think these are called Moonlight. I could be wrong, I'm not sure, but I thought they were a perfect colour match. And some little blue crystals. And this little charm has got the rhinestone missing. Does anybody remember the pack of nail charms I got off Temu? And they turned up with all the crystals missing? Well, I thought that would be perfect because I can add my own crystal to the snowflake. So I'll just let you watch this last little bit, guys. I have skipped a few bits, and I've skipped adding the caviar beads to all the little nooks and crannies. So yeah, I'll just let you watch for a sec. So there we go, guys, that is them finished. I really love how these turned out. Halfway through I really wasn't feeling it, but I think this is one of them sets that just comes together when you put them last little finishing touches, isn't it? I love them. Super quick, easy, beginner friendly way of having just gorgeous winter nails, isn't it? Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Thanks for watching. I will leave links to everything I've used in today's video. It'll all be in my description box. Don't forget to take advantage of codes, guys. If you don't use mine, use somebody else's. I am always forgetting to use codes. Take advantage of them. Please remember to give the video a quick thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care. Bye.